How's everybody doing? And can you hear me in the chat? Hopefully everything kind of comes through. I know a lot of times I do some of these tests and they don't behave like I want to, but I think you should be good. Let me go ahead and turn down that music. Alright, awesome, great! Hello everybody. Let me go ahead and switch on over. Does everybody see me okay? Hey! Hello! Welcome everybody to the GameDev Meetup. This is for the Central Ohio GameDev Group, or COGG. Happy holidays. Happy Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, New Year's, everything in between. Very excited. We have a lot slated for today. My name is Wesley Adams. I'm one of the admins here at COGG. And you may not know it, but you're also a COGG member too for joining the stream or watching. So if you see this at a future date, feel free to kind of skip through and look through some of the content. Normally for these game dev meetups, we do kind of a catch-up of what happened during the month that we're showcasing. It's always, well, usually it's the last Saturday of the month. That's kind of how we slate these things, around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we also showcase events and whatnot coming up to the next month. So we got some exciting news there. And then we showcase, recently we've been just kind of showcasing what games you guys have been working on and projects you've been working on. So we have a lot of content. We have some new folks in the chat. Say hello. And anybody that's kind of interested in talking about game development options and opportunities, excitements, new things coming up, let us know. So what we'll go ahead and do is I'll showcase some news. We'll play some games, and then afterwards, I'll kind of talk about this at the end. We'll go into our Discord channel, and I'll be there to kind of help talk and introduce folks and get to know each other. So this is gonna usually be the latest usually is around 4 p.m., but a lot of times we end it a little bit earlier. Feel free to jump in and jump out when you need to. You know, obviously grab what you need. I've got some festive mint chocolate coffee. I've got my festive, I don't know if you can see it, my festive antlers. I've kind of got them, cut out from the thing for my background. I've got a bunch of junk back there. That and sometimes cats. Cats like to sometimes pop in. But yeah, great to see everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So let me go ahead and show some of this. Happy New Year. It's kind of something we had just thrown up together. That's us in the background. If you're not familiar, we're a collective of game developers here in Ohio, United States of America, and Columbus area, usually a central area. So that's a bunch of us at a game jam that we did many years ago. Yeah, just excited to kind of talk a little bit about our group. Yes, agree. Cats make streams better. Hopefully we'll see one. Sometimes they hear me talking and they pop on in. So if you're not familiar with us, we are 2,300 members plus strong on Meetup. Our Discord has over 800 members. We've been kind of growing our online presence that way. There's our links to our streams. So if you're here, you're already at the COGG stream. That's our Discord link. And our COGG website to find all information is thecogg.com. So that's the big one. I can always just kind of, if you guys ever have any questions, you can always start there and you'll find everything you need. And I'll kind of just show that real quick. So this is our COGG website. You can always see our links here on our Meetup page. There's our Facebook page, our Twitter page, our YouTube, and the big one I always show is the Discord channel. The reason why I talk about the Discord is that's kind of almost our 24/7 like place to talk and share and get to know one each other. It's been really growing quite a bit. So if you ever have any questions, you can always poke us there. I'm usually online. But you can look at some of our events, our news, our resources, even our COG games, folks who've made showcasing of games. I need to update that, but we have a lot there, and I'll kind of talk a little bit more about where you can find more. But kind of going back to this. Oop, I don't want to go there yet. We have our COG section, our news section. So if you have things that you want to showcase, you can post it there, thecog.com/games or news. You can also post games. So if you were looking to showcase your games, we usually showcase our games at events like, conferences or game expos, and we try to play them there. There is a link on the page where you can fill out a Google form and showcase there. There also is on our Meetup page. If you ever want it to be part of the stream, we encourage anybody if they want to go to our Meetup page, and any game dev Meetup event will have a Google form posted in the description, and you can kind of fill it out there. I usually look at those about a week or so beforehand and see if anybody's there. But no pressure. You can always DM me on Discord or email us at I'll just put it in here, info@thecog.com, and why not, I'll put our Discord channel in there. All right, so I'm posting those in the YouTube chat channels, so you can kind of look at that as we stream. And then, yeah, we just have usually 3 events a month. So our first one of the month is our... Actually, you know what? I'll just kind of go through this one. We can go here now. Oh, I forgot to mention. We also do collaborations with groups like CCAD, Columbus State, OSU. Obviously, those are Ohio-based. And then we have sister game dev groups like the Cleveland Game Developers Group, the IGDA chapter, which is the International Game Developer Association in Cincinnati. We have the Gem City Game Developers, and many more. So we always try to get folks, if you want to go out to our in-person events, there's a lot of options, but we're also always more than happy to have you here. At the very least, join us online so you can always find all the updates. So as I was kind of mentioning just a little bit ago, we have 3 events a month. One is crossed out, which I'll talk about a little bit, as you can kind of see. Our first one is Prototype and Play. This is a mixture between online and in-person. It's the second Friday of the month. It'll be January 10th this month coming up, 6 to 9 p.m. January might be a little busy, but I still think we can squeeze that in. That should be fine. And we normally do that in our Discord channel, which I'll show here in just a sec. But the way that it works is if you have any games that you want to showcase and get updates, it doesn't have to be finished. We actually encourage unfinished games, but it can be finished if you want to showcase it. And we give you the time to kind of talk about it. We'll let you stream and talk about it. We'll probably ask you questions about how you made it, etc., etc. Excuse me, and give you a couple minutes to kind of look at it. And then our second event is the Let's Play series. So Caleb, one of our other COGG admins, also does a series called Let's Plays. And if we get the time to, we kind of play a game that has been popular, or maybe it's a COG game, and kind of go about like, okay, what works well in these designs, what could be improved, and what's kind of a neat little like lore behind it or information about it, right? An IMBD, so to speak. So that'll be January 19th for right now, 6 p.m. to 9. Oh, sorry, that is not 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. That is 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So that, sorry, I was a copy from before. So I will fix that. But that is 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. unless we say otherwise. But that is January 19th on a Sunday. And just kind of going back to these events is, like I mentioned before, it's a mixture of online and in-person events. Prototype and Play, for right now, we're trying to get more in-person events there. But currently they run on every 3 months, every quarter is an in-person event at our hosting site at Game Arena, which is an esports facility downtown near OSU campus. So we had our holiday party at Game Arena on December. So January, February will be online, and March will be in person at Game Arena. So just mark that in your calendars. Second Friday of the month in March will be in person if you want to see us. Unless we say otherwise, we always do our game dev meetup, which is this one crossed out, on the last Saturday of the month, which is a good segue. And that's where we showcase and mark these event dates and time frames and new things coming up. So always attend these, or at least check back in if you can't make these, because it's a great place to see what's going on. But if you ever want to see exactly when our events are, I update the meetup page at the end of the month, and that should be accurate for the next month coming up. So always check that before you jump in, because things might change, and you may see some updates. So, as we're kind of noting, we do not have a game dev meetup in January because January is usually our Global Game Jam event. And we are looking to partner with CCAD. We still are kind of getting approval for the venue site. There's a lot of things that gotta get checked off. But I talked with Liz, part of the game developer um, program there, the game design program there, and she's super excited. She's working with them to get information through, and we'll keep you posted as soon as possible when we get that approved. But essentially, what will happen, and I'll kind of showcase this, is you'll go to, and actually, you can go to my profile because I'll be the one probably making the event. But when you go to Global Game Jam, it'll be under one of our jam sites. This is actually last year's jam site, 2024, so the new one will be 2025. And it'll all be there for you to join. And then we'll also be using our Discord channel to create, like we have here, CC80X COGG. This is all going to be updated. I got to clear through all that content. And so just kind of keep an eye on that. If you do have information in there that you want to save, please do get to it in about a week or two. We'll send a shout out today or sometime this weekend to let people know. But we will be archiving that information. I'm working to gather up all the teams that we had in previous well, technically this year, a upload of their content. So if you guys had stuff that you were using while working on this game jam, you can use it for that. And I'll send out links to the teams as I get that finished. All right. So kind of going back to this. And if you're not familiar with a game jam, Global Game Jam is one of many game jams. A game jam is a short period where you work with yourself as solo or with other teams, just depending on what the requirements of the game jam is, and you make a game. Now, you don't always necessarily need game development experience. We kind of really try to slate it towards you do not need game development experience. We try to pair you up with experienced developers. Our group has been around long enough that we have quite a few folks with different backgrounds that can help each other. So if you need an artist, or if you need a musician, or a programmer, or even a designer, we will work to kind of pair you up with folks. Now with Global Game Jam, if you are interested in pairing up with your own team, you can definitely do that. We just encourage you to sign up to our site, which will be on the Global Game Jam site, and as soon as we get that updated, and even the Meetup page updated, we will send that out for you guys to sign up to. So keep that in mind. We are working with it. Sorry it's taking so long. It's definitely not intentional. We are working very diligently to get this through. So keep an eye on that. That's a really exciting time. That will be in person at the Columbus College of Art and Design Art School campus. And it'll be, if you were here this year, I guess, I keep saying last year, early this year, it'll be basically the same setup. In that regards, we will be there it'll be kind of that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we usually try to get people in around 4:30 or 5, which will finalize that time frame, just depending on the rooms we select. We'll do a kickoff event on that Friday, form teams that night, get you guys set up, and then usually around, I forget what time, like 11 p.m. or 12 or midnight, people will be required to go home, get some sleep, come back in the morning around 6 a.m., start again, and we'll be there all weekend to help you out. So you'll start working on your game on Saturday. We'll work to get you guys some food throughout the event, snacks and stuff. We'll kind of post that as we get that firmed up. And then Saturday night, again, stay till about 1 p.m. or so, or 11 p.m., excuse me, 11 p.m. or so. Go home, get some sleep, come back on Sunday, start to finalize your game, upload it to the Global Game Jam website, and then we'll gather up all the games once they're submitted, which will be around 5 p.m. And technically you should have like more time than that, but the goal is to get it uploaded because at the end of the event we plan to take your games and showcase them. So we do a ending showcase of all our games. So that's something exciting. And even if you can't participate, we're working on streaming these events. We got a lot of feedback this year about how we streamed and what things we can do better. So we're trying to improve those opportunities. So even if you're not able to make it, please join us on our YouTube channel as we try to stream these opportunities. So cool. Let me know if you have any questions. If that all makes sense, we're going to continue. But I'll kind of be keeping an eye on the chat YouTube channel if you have any questions. So cool. Um, yeah. So for today, pretty standard. This is kind of the same cadence we have every game dev meetup. So we're doing announcements on COGG news, local events, COGG games, presenters, which we don't have any presenters today, but I will have someone kind of co-presenting with me, which I'll talk about here in just a little bit. And then we have our COG game shoutouts, which is the big thing we're doing, which is I basically go through the Discord channel and our website to find games that have been updated or new to our Discord channel. So if you ever have any games you want to showcase, again, there's on our meetup page, there's a Google form you can always post there and let us know. You can let us know on Discord. You can let us know at info@thecog.com. Any way you want to, you can tell us about your game, and I always try to scour all our different social medias and showcase them. But if we forget yours or can't find it, just let me know. You can even post it in the chat. I'll try my best to show it on the stream, but just to give a great way to showcase what you've been working on. And then afterwards, we will go into our Discord channel, and I usually do an icebreaker. We don't have to, but it's always kind of a fun way to start things off. It will be in our general channel for our voice channel, and I'll ask, what new games are you looking forward to in the new year? So just something kind of fun. Kind of doing a deeper dive. Again, this is our website, so you can always use these social media links at the top right. There's also the events up here, which you can always find our meetup page with. So that'll take you here, and you'll see there's our prototype and play. The meetup is GameDev meetup is right now. Prototype and play is January 10th. See, that's the correct time. Haha. The GOG's Let's Play is on January 19th at 2 p.m. And then this one needs to be canceled, so I will do that after the stream. And when we get the Global Game Jam event, we'll also put it up here for you guys, just as a landing page. So you can sign up to these. They're not really that big of a deal to sign up for, but it kind of keeps us an eye of like who's working on what and what people are doing. So feel free to post on here. You can message on here. Eventually, and I'll be honest, like if I'm being frank, Meetup is getting rather expensive. They are basically doubling their price as of this month. So we may start to switch over to another event option. So we'll keep you posted on that, but we're kind of at the point where it's like, they're getting a little expensive. We'll still have Meetup for a while, but at some point we're going to do a slow transition, which kind of leads me to my next thing. Just kind of as a note for 2025, I've been talking to the COG admins that we're working to do a lot of revamp in 2025. Things like our marketing and promotional materials, things like our Discord channel needs some updated content, things like our roles and whatnot. We're looking to even revamp our colors and themes and stuff. Signs and all kinds of good things. It's all good stuff. Like we're really trying to find opportunities to kind of give a refresh. We've been around for a while. We just haven't had a chance to kind of redo some things. So I was talking to Caleb and Tony and even Tom sometimes like, hey, look, let's find ways to kind of improve some things. So that should be exciting. We'll keep you posted. And we do want to get you involved. So if you are in our Discord, just keep an eye out for announcements. There's an announcements channel that we will want to get people like feedback, right? So, what kind of channels do you want? What kind of events do you like? What kind of, resources do you need, right? So any way we can help you out, let us know, because we always want this to be catered towards you and benefit what your needs are. So keep an eye out for that as we slowly start to integrate that in 2025. We have a venue that we're looking to get to for potentially probably our game dev meetup, so keep an eye on that. I mean, it's all good news. I mean, I'm excited for 2025. It seems to be kind of like potentially our pivotal year. I don't want to jinx it, so to speak, but there's a lot of plans coming up. We always try to have a couple of different plans, but we're excited to see how that works. I wanted to do a little bit of a kind of tour of the Discord. So if you're not familiar with Discord, it's a VoIP game. Originally it was a VoIP like game, like messaging and voice channels. So if you were playing a game on Steam or something like that and you needed a place to talk to your friends, that's how this originated. Now it's gotten so popular and so big that a lot of people use it for all kinds of stuff. We use it for our community. They definitely have a community opportunity there. But definitely join us because it's a great way to get a lot of information all in one spot. It's kind of our other landing page, so to speak. So I got that in the chat channel if you ever want to join. Please do read through the README. You can always see our admin options or tags up here, and then information about what we have. We are family friendly, so please don't curse or anything like that. If you get, your comment removed, it's probably because our Autobot is removing some kind of weird word like heck or something like that. And just know that, hey, that might be something that you shouldn't say or whatever. We're trying not to prevent people from all kinds of stuff, but really we just want it to be friendly for everybody coming in, whether they're younger, older, in between. We just want it to be an open community. There's a list of our events, so our prototype and play, let's play, GameDev meetup, all the information there and links accordingly, and our social media. And whenever you want to find stuff, our announcement page is great for just seeing what's coming up. One of the big things we did yesterday is someone noted that they could not assign their roles, which is a great way for me to talk to you about this. There's the this is called a channel. Right above it is where the word says community is a category. So you can kind of open and close those like folders in a sense. And so this assign your roles was broken. And it looks like people are starting to use it, which is great. Awesome. I didn't know it was broken. Someone told me about it. I'm sorry for that. I don't know what happened. I think they changed something about the bot with now it needs to be in groups or something like that. But anyways, it should be fixed now. If you don't see it working, let me know and I'll poke at it again. But this is a great way to assign yourself a technical role, a designer role, creative role. So if you don't have anything else, you can always be a designer, right? Because you can always design games, just kind of coming in, talking about games. And what we use these for is that I can add these roles for certain things, like if there's a job opportunity or somebody has a question, feel free to do that. And we're going to add more roles. Part of our rebranding and updating is I want to add roles for things like, what console do you play on? What engines do you develop for? What software do you use? What do you want to, be pinged about news? Do you want to be pinged about if we do a community game play or something like that, like Among Us or something? So if you're interested in that, I'll start to add some of those things in here, and that way I'm not just pinging everyone. The only I want to reduce the everyone ping as much as possible. So we're gonna try to be more specific. So then if you don't want to get pinged all the time, then you can kind of be specific of which you get pings on. We don't see your screen. Ha 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 ha. Sorry. My apologies. I just now saw that. Thank you. Hey, well you saw my expressive experience on what I was showcasing. So all right. Here's our Discord channel. What I was talking about before is the README rules. So apologize for that. It's so funny. I just kind of go off on a tangent. So just to kind of revamp, there's information about our group up here, and then information about our events down here. When you jump into the README channel, these little kind of drop downs are categories if you're not familiar with Discord, and then these channels underneath are different types of channels. The hashtag is actually a text channel. The ones with the speech bubbles is what's called a forum channel, and I'll show you that here in a sec. And then the ones with the voice are voice channels. So I'm actually streaming on Discord right now to YouTube via a voice channel that's hidden. You guys don't see it because it's on the back end. But what we are encouraging you to do is explore these channels, but also assign your role as a technical designer or creative. And then also, if you're new, use the Introduce Yourself channel. That kind of lets us know who you are, what you're doing, what you're working on, and stuff like that. Feel free to poke around. There's the Engines channel. And if you have suggestions for things like that, if you want like new channels or just updates to channels, you can definitely talk about anything in the general channel. This is a great place to start, just to kind of, if you just want to talk to folks. The dev help channel's been great. I like to say that you can kind of start your questions in general, so to speak, and then if you have more specific questions, like you want to go into a deep dive, mark it as a new post. So this is a forum channel. You can see there's a couple different posts here, and then tag it what you want, right? So if you have a question about rigging, or if you have a question about modeling or code or whatever, you can post it here, and we've got a whole community that can kind of. I hate how my headset turns off. Okay, I'm back. One thing I also been telling folks, if you have suggestions for the channels, you can always hit this Ask the Mods channel. Um, and there's been a lot of good feedback here. And this might be something we use more often in the 2025 because I'm going to start asking folks about like questions and things like that. So if you ever have questions for us, please feel free to ask us here. You can always within reason, you can poke us. If you have questions, you can always DM us. If I don't respond, um, sometimes I don't respond if I think you're a bot. Just don't say hi without any context because I probably won't reply. Because bots are pretty real on Discord. So just tell me who you are, where you're from, and I'd be happy to kind of talk to you more. But then this other one is the share your game. So this is kind of what I'm going to be using today later to go over some games that get posted. I usually try to do it with whatever was happening in the last 30 days. So this is a great place to kind of see updates. Think of this as your second home for your games to exist. So you see there's a lot of them down here that you can go through and you can see updates. So I know, for example, like, where was it? Oh yeah, Nemesis Stars has quite a few updates that they kind of showcase, and they periodically update as they go. And they can kind of add whatever it is, right? So if it's RPG, roguelike, racing, sports, etc. There's all kinds of different categories. And then resources, if you have a resource, say, like, hey, I found a cool tool that you might like, or there's a free game, this is a great place to kind of showcase that too. So feel free to kind of post stuff there. When we do our Let's Plays, Caleb runs those. He will give people information about like, hey, this month, let's try this. It's a great place to vote for what you want to see showcased. Talk about, maybe it's a theme, like we're going to do, I don't know, like, let's do dating sims or something like that. Whatever it is, whatever game type it is. And we'll give everybody like a chance to talk about it. Or if it's like, hey, would you like to showcase my finished game? Then you could do that too. Business talk was a big one. People have questions about how to start up game development businesses or get connected with folks. This has been great there. Art has been really popular. I love when Tony showcases some of his cool 3D art. It's been fun to see what he's been working on. This is like from December, so it's very cool ice cream cone. I know a lot of you have been posting stuff. Thank you so much. I think it's great seeing what people are working on. You can post, anything that's, mostly game related, something fun. We're not very specific. Like if it's just kind of something neat, you can always post here. Sir Randall has been posting a lot of his box creation art for games he's been creating boxes for. And it's been a lot of fun seeing that. Some stuff from Wheel of Fortune, which has been great. I mean, you guys have been doing some really amazing stuff. And actually, I was talking to Randall. We went to the Tech Columbus holiday event, and he gave me this. He was like, "Hey, here's this cool thing," and I was like, "Oh, I love Day of the Tentacle." So yeah, shout out to Randall. Thank you so much. This was really cool. I love the box art. Love the manuals and everything. It was really fun. It's actually on my shelf in the back there. And just thanks for everybody like showcasing a lot of their work. It's the same thing. You can always do sound. So if you have music or anything music related, you can post here. There was some cool stuff for like music sheets from Supergiant Games back in the day. So if you ever have updates, music or if you have sound bites or something, sound effects or anything like that, you can post it here. And if you're not sure where to post, you can always post it in Works in Progress. We used to do this as Screenshot Saturdays, but it was just like, I don't want people to feel like they had to do it on Saturday. It doesn't matter when. So just if you have an update, feel free to post it here on your game. A lot of folks who are doing like programmatic stuff or a blend of things, this is a great place to post that as well. Hardware has also been a great, jive. We've been seeing a lot of folks post things on controllers and, DIYs and stuff like that. So there's a lot of really cool, updates on this. A big one is also jobs and collaboration. So if, say, you're someone looking to get into the industry and you want to showcase your background and what you can do, say if you're a programmer, an artist, or something, feel free to post it here. And then if you have a job, you can post it here for a position. What I'm thinking we might do eventually is we may convert this into a forum channel so that you guys can see like what positions are still available, what folks are still looking for work, and kind of move from there. So that might be a revamp we might look into. Yeah, sound effects, exactly. Yep. Um, yeah, feel free to put sound effects in the sound channel. So that's a good post. Shameless plugs is kind of like anything else. Please try to keep it game related, but like, yeah, it's a little bit not game related. That's okay. But this is where you find a lot of information. This is where we try to post stuff from third party affiliates and stuff like that. So if you want to post anything in there, you're feel free to do so. Um, and so we have in there, I had a podcast that someone did an interview with me. That was a lot of fun. Um, yeah, so they did a couple folks in the industry if you want to see that. I could talk about my experience at Multivarious Games. And then, oh, they said Multiverse Games. I might have to correct that. Haha. But they have a lot of folks from like Meta, Giant Studios, Frost Giant Studios, and Esports Coach. So there's a lot of good stuff there. We also had in there Caleb did a podcast on something called, I don't know how to pronounce that, Pages of Play. So that was really great. Anything on AI? Oh, yeah, it's a good question. So if you want to post on AI, feel free to do so. You can post, no, you can do, yeah, I mean, you could probably just start a thing in general. I usually like to tell folks if you want to post specific subjects, we encourage any kind of open discussion. I mean, obviously, like, try to keep it civil, right? And, PG. But for the most part, if you just want to talk about stuff, we've got people talking. Like, I have no oppositions to any kind of, game related posting. Just kind of keep it civil, be open, encourage people to kind of give their thoughts and opinions. But what's kind of cool is I can say, hey, yo, this is a topic. I can post there, and this is my other alt account. So if you see Rio Wolf, that's my other one I use for testing. You can make a thread, and inside of that, and say, here's a thread post. So these are temporary channels that if you want a deeper dive on a subject, you'll start to see that it'll kind of create as a branch down here. So everybody should be able to do that, and so you can then talk to your heart's content in this channel. And then I think after like I forget, like a couple days, it'll kind of be hidden again. I mean, you can always come back here and click on this blue message to talk more. But this is a great way if you have a very specific topic you want to talk about, you can post it here. Cool. So yeah, feel free to go through this content. There's obviously a random channel. There's external events. So if you have any events coming up that you want people to learn about, I'll probably post the Global Game Jam stuff here pretty soon. Maybe actually more specifically in the Game Jam shares, because I love to showcase Game Jams. Game Jams is the reason why we kind of like focus on that. It's a great way to get like a bite on, working in the game industry kind of a little bit, because it's kind of a condensed version of working on a project pretty quickly. So if you have any Game Jams you want to share, please do post it here. Yeah, that kind of reminds me, I know we didn't have a winter game jam this year. We just didn't have the resources for the GDEX game jam. What we're trying to do is look and see if we can do something in the spring or early summer. Now that we don't have our GDEX in the summertime, we're going to probably do it sometime around then. So keep posted. We'll get a game jam coming up for GDEX, which is our game expo here in Columbus, Ohio. And then, yes, any other game jams you want to showcase here. There's game time, which is just if you want to play a game, you can post it here. If you just play a game and you want people to pop in, post and see if anybody joins you. And then obviously, very important pets channel. If you have pets that you want to showcase, show that. If you just have music you want to share, share that. And then here's all our voice channels. So later today, when we get into a Discord, if you want to meet up with us, you just go to this general channel, and we'll be able to talk there just for a little bit. And then prototype and play, I'll be actually cleaning these up. But when we do prototype and play online, this is where we make those channels. I will kind of explain those as that gets closer to the event. But essentially, if you want to be a part of that for the month of January, let me know, and I make you a pairing text channel and voice channel to share your game. And then we use these to kind of curate through each game throughout the night. And again, that will be January 10th on the Friday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I know I kind of did a lot in here. I know some of you already know this stuff, so I'm going to kind of keep moving along. But it's just for folks who are new, if you're not familiar with our Discord channel, there's a lot you can use with it. And if there's anything we can do to improve it, let us know. But otherwise, we'll keep moving on. Kind of finishing up a couple things for news. Thanks again for Game Arena for hosting our holiday event. That was a lot of fun. We do that every year in December, so if you missed it this year, just know that we're going to do it again next year. And we're working to get more in-person events. So that was a lot of fun. The Tech Community Coalition did a holiday party December 19th, right after the COGG one. That was a lot of fun. That was actually at the Idea Foundry, which is a co-working space over by our science center called COSI. You may, if you've been with us for a while with COGG, you'll kind of be familiar with them. It was great to see everyone. Caught up with a lot of you guys. That was a lot of fun to see some COGG members there. So definitely check out. If you never have a chance to be at the Idea Foundry, check out their website, ideafoundry.com. They have, it's a makerspace / co-working space. So if you want to make something physical, like a 3D print or something out of wood, they have classes there for that. And it's a co-working space, so if you need an office, they're pretty affordable. And if you haven't been there in a while, man, they have changed. There's a lot of new places to go outside of there. There's a beer DJ site right where the parking lot was. So there is parking that's changed. Parking is now in the garage. There's always some spots here and there, but mainly it's at the Gravity Apartments. So there's a garage in there that you can pay a couple bucks to park there. And then there's a bunch of different places to eat if you kind of want to walk around the area. But Idea Foundry is mostly the same, but it's a lot just kind of updated around it, so it's really cool to see. Did I try restarting my YouTube? No, I don't think so. Oh wait, is it? I might be, let me see. I think it might have my internet might have just crapped out a little bit. I think it's good. Yeah, let me know if you still can't see really well. I think my stream was I think it should be back now. Let me know if you can't hear me or if the stream is kind of getting crappy. Okay, seems to be okay now. All right, cool. Sweet. So without further ado, I think I just want to do a last shout out. Turrets Views and Reviews. If you haven't seen them, John does a lot of really cool retro gaming updates. He's pretty much does one every month, so definitely check them out. And I'll actually just kind of post that there. And if you want to see Caleb's thing, you can check that here. And if you want to see mine for some reason, there you go. Okay, check those out. So that's that. All right, so the first up that I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and come back here because at this point I'll give a chance for everybody to just kind of take a moment. I'm going to switch over, and what we're going to start to do is presentations on games. So I'll just kind of go in order of when I received them and when I can kind of go through. But yeah, if you want to be a part of this experience in the future, we have on our Meetup page a Google form that you can go to and sign up. By no means do you need to. If you just want me to showcase your game, I'm happy to do that. But this, we're going to spend the last bit of our time going through some of the games of the month. So I'll kind of go through these as I need, but let me double check the chat channel and if I have anything I'm missing. I think that's it. Yep, I did get everything. Cool. So first up is we have a Roblox Games by Drift. So if you want to join their game, it's called County of Rosefield, if I remember right. So it's a whole city built in Roblox, and it's kind of like a tour of a bunch of different city landscapes and whatnot. So I'm going to play that and get that up and running. So give me one moment while I get that going. And then if you have any questions while I'm playing this, let me know. And I'll be happy to answer them. I'm going to get some coffee. You guys having fun so far? Anybody have any last minute plans for the holidays? Let's see if I can see that. All right. I don't have any audio yet. You guys see that okay? Waiting for a server. So if you're not familiar with Roblox, Roblox is kind of like, I like to tell people like Roblox is kind of like Legos in a sense. But what's cool about it is it's a game, and it's a game like creation tool too. So a lot of folks, it's pretty more or less simple enough to kind of build your own 3D world, create your own character, create your own interactive objects. So a lot of folks will build levels and whatnot, and kind of build something. So Drift made this world called Rosefield. It's a kind of like a tour. At some point it's going to be a tour experience where you're kind of going around the city learning more about the different locations. And one of the things that we kind of went back and forth on and kind of creating is that he's been adding a lot of COGG locations, which is kind of cool. Made a COGG bus, and I'm going to go ahead and drive the bus, show you around a little bit. Some of the content is work in progress, and some of it's kind of getting to its final stages. But I'll kind of keep an eye on the chat channel as I kind of go through. So let me go ahead and jump in. Now first off, I'll go in the driver's seat. I always forget. Aha! Cool. We got our sign going. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go out so you guys can see the buildings and stuff. And pardon me, because I don't normally play too much, so my driving might be atrocious. Or I may need to make the wind softer. I can do that. Let me just get off the road. Get some honks out. Okay. Yeah. So I will lower the Discord a bit, because there's really not too much that you can hear, so that should be better, I hope. Wes, where did you get your CDL at? Oh, I got mine for Roblox. In the making. Alright. So you'll see some of the trees and buildings that they made if you're ever interested. What I would say is if you want to be a part of this, again, I posted the Discord channel from Drift for this game. Feel free to jump in there, and if you want to be a part of this, either just to kind of explore or maybe help or something like that, these are some of the players that have been helping out and just kind of being a part of this experience over here on the board over here. But yeah, if you want to be a part of it, just talk to Drift. He's actually in the channel as Rosefield Studios. You can ask him any kind of questions. And then, yeah, definitely help me out, Drift, if you want to, if I'm going the wrong way or whatever. I think, always forget the way to get out. Yeah. if I went through the right way. Now I can't remember which way to go out. Is this it? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Do I make a right or a left here? I think I want to go that way, right? I know it's like a 30-second stream. Oh, left. Okay. Sorry about my CDL is still pending apparently. Because I have a hard time once I get stuck on a couple things. All right. Wah, 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 wah. All right. On the road. Can't remember what's over here. Oh, I might be going the wrong way. It'll let me know. Or I'll get there and I'll be like, oh, okay. I remember now. So, kind of one of the ideas is that you'll go to some of these bus stops and you'll pick people up as you go. And kind of, do a bit of a tour. It's not on that stage yet, but it's kind of like the concept, right? Oh, I definitely think I'm... Oh, wait, am I going the right way? Oh, yeah, I am going the right way. Okay, so here's kind of what I was talking about before. You'll see some new fall trees, which is kind of cool. We got the COGG Cafe. Got a lot of other folks with their other different building establishments. OMG, Rose on a Field. I love that. Cool. So yeah, so some of these assets are kind of grabbed from the Roblox like asset store. A lot of these buildings are kind of built from scratch with different textures. It just really depends on, what you can kind of find. Some of it's built from scratch. It's easy enough to do. Some of these, like there's some buses and whatnot. Just some kind of fun, like, I think I'm in some dirt. There you go. Some construction site. So this part is the Aspen Hill area. And eventually, if I remember right, I think that's going to be that entrance down there is going to be, I think, a subway. So that's kind of a work in progress. Or a metro system of some sort. There's a water fountain. What city is this? So this is, so we're going through Aspen Hill. The whole area is called Rosefield, if I'm correct. Yeah. There's some more. There's the bank. Slow down a bit. Some community locations. That's a tunnel that's being worked on. Whoa. I am not the tour guy you wanted. Yeah, I'm just making sure. I think that's a way back around. Yeah. So yeah, so you can, there is like a terrain generation tool that Drift was talking to me about that you can kind of make some trees and whatnot, but you can kind of tell some things are kind of open spots for grass. So there's some things that you can kind of work on, but for the most part, it's just a matter of like laying out the road and whatnot. I'm trying to remember. I think, is this where I go left? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. So this is some of the signs. So as you're going into the port city, there's signs created to kind of tell you where you're going. Ah. So as you can see, there's some new skyline cities out here. And some of this is work in progress. They're making a new part of the city over here on the right. I remember I can turn right here. It's kind of like apartments or whatnot. The chaos area. I like that. 2D into 3D, yeah. I'll try to make this turn. Whoa. I totally fubbed that. Hold on, hold on. Everybody hold on to the seats. Oh, we did it. Alright. Tight buildings. Tight, tight, tight. Okay. And we'll go in and we'll move in. Yeah, it definitely will be filled up once it's all finished. I mean, obviously, I was joking with him before. It's like, it's kind of like Rainbow Road. He's like, yeah, I know I need to get some grass in there. So there's some signs that they put in there, some layouts of some, like, probably some, like, wheat fields and whatnot. It's kind of cool. And then one of the big things that Drift has been updating with is some new road construction. So this is a new one. And just trying out different types of connecting points. So that's kind of what I'm getting into right now, is a new connecting point. Some burns and whatnot. So this is actually based, he was telling me, it's based in the UK. So technically I should be on this side of the road. Just because, like, the bus was kind of a UK option. Aha. And I think you were telling me this is where I can turn into the new on-ramp, right? So I need to turn right before that yellow building. Oh! Let me see if I can get around that a little bit better. Yeah, right here. Cool. Thank you. And then left before the green building. Got it. Yep, so there's a lot of new skyline being built there. And this is kind of the new ramp that he's been working on. It's kind of cool. It's got signs for, like, you know, Rosefield and Eastland. There's a burn in the middle, but you can kind of see how he's making that ramp out there. Try a couple new types of roads. So it's pretty neat. He's showing me diagrams of the construction. On ramps, off ramps, all that good stuff. It's kind of funny as you're kind of building. I love these little construction areas. There's signs. Highway signs. It's like a little metropolis out here. I love the radio tower. Yeah, I bet. I mean, it's really cool. I love, like, the gas station. I mean, it's pretty neat. If you've never played around in Roblox, like, there's quite a bit you can do in it. It's pretty fun. There's the Rosa Tunnel. And then out there is going to eventually be like a railroad track he's working on. So it's kind of fun to see that being worked on. Eventually they'll gotta coincide with the highway. I'm going real fast now. Oh. Oop. Okay. So this is a new ramp as well. Eventually that'll be a tunnel you can kind of go through. So that's another one he's been working on. Going through the Rosefield factory. Yeah, and I'm only showing a little bit of the map today. There's quite a bit to go through, but wanted to give a little snippet. So he was telling me he's been like building these trucks and whatnot. It's kind of like a fun distribution area. Um, and yeah, I'd love to hear the kind of the story. There's like a sign, kind of give you more information. We're heading back to Aspen Hill. Um, yeah, I'd like to hear the story of this town, like, you know, where it originated from and, you know, what the people are like there, what they do. Started in May, yeah. Been working on it steadily. I think I make a left here. Oh, oh. Alright, did you get rid of that tree? There was a tree falling on the road. That was fun. Yeah, so this is kind of like, kind of neat to see all the hills kind of come into fruition. I gotta get over this hill, by the way. Whee! Going 130 miles an hour. Oh, oh, I see. So make a turn, tight turn. And then we'll turn here. That's the bus stop. And I think, yeah, we made it all the way around. So now we're back to the bus station. So yeah, so that's kind of a little mini tour as we're going through Rosefield. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It's pretty easy, just kind of fun. Oh, this is always funny. Oh, I need to get back in for a sec. So if I go in here in first view, I need to open the door. Oh. Okay. I might have to call it quits from here. That's one of the funny things is like, you know, being able to get out is a little bit hard sometimes, just depending on what the bus decides to do. But anyways, hope you enjoyed that experience. There we go. All right. That's somebody else's problem now. Okay, cool. So that was Rosefield. Yeah, the bus is so light. The character's too strong. Yeah. But yeah, try it out. Go to the Discord channel, talk to Drift. He can give you all the information. And I hope you enjoyed it. We'll try to do updates as we go. There's more updates from this game, and yeah, if you want to be a part of it, let us know. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna go ahead and close that one up. Thanks so much. And I'm gonna do that. Cool. All right. Next up, we have... what did I have on my docket? Oh, okay. This one's kind of neat. We have Dragon's Horde. So I will post that here. This was by Morthel? I always forget how to say that. Jason. His name is Jason. So kind of showcase this. This is that Itch.io page. So Itch.io is a game uploading site. It's kind of like Steam if you're familiar with Steam, but you don't really have to pay for it. You just kind of upload it. So there's a lot of different games there, but it's a great way to kind of post your game initially. But he made, for his work, a game called Dragon's Horde, and he actually showed this at the holiday party, which was awesome. If you didn't see him, it was kind of cool. He had a bunch of like Christmas lights kind of strung under his beard, which was a lot of fun. But this is a White Elephant gift exchange manager. So Dragon Hordes is his response to being volunteered to run the company's annual gift exchange. So it started as a simple management tool to run a standard White Elephant gift exchange, but evolved into a D&D themed event. So creating a management application allowed him to add some randomization to the basic rules of the White Elephant game exchange. This enabled him to add a few twists to change things up. For instance, you now have a chance to fail and steal, and those stolen from can receive an advantage. I've also added optional elements of a bonus gift, which is awarded a key randomly moving among the players, and the additional abilities to provide card draws. Card draws. The key element should increase the desire to steal, and cards will soften the blow when stolen from. And of course, it wouldn't be a D&D themed without character creation and classes. And yes, your attributes will impact your success on dice rolls. So please review the Dragon Master's Guide to the Player's Handbook at the link below for the full setup. So you can kind of look at that here as well. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'll kind of do a little short demo on it, just to kind of showcase it a bit. And we'll see how it goes. Whoop. My bad. Hold on. Give me a sec. It's like it's commandeering my entire screen. Give me a sec. Everything's getting mixed around. All right. There we go. Okay, at least I can see you guys. That's the main thing. All right. So this is Dragon's Horde. Let me make sure I'm not. I always get this weird thing from NVIDIA recently. It's just like telling me that the resolution is the right resolution. I'm like, okay, I know that, but I don't need a pop-up. It doesn't look like it's on there, so that's good. All right. So we'll go ahead and begin. The first thing that he was telling me to do is that you can, like, if you just kind of want to get familiar with the game, there's obviously like your settings up here. You can change a couple things out. But you can hit the folder option and you can load from disk, which will give you a bunch of characters from scratch. So he's just made a bunch of them, like, you know, the Thor God of Thunder. There's Mickey Mouse. So, but you can make your own if you hit new. So we'll just call this COGG. Why not? And the COGG, you can kind of mix and match, you know, your characters. Let me see if I can, scroll through some of these. And they're all random. They're not like you're changing hair or anything like that. They're just totally random that he kind of grabbed and made. So it does kind of, you can randomize your stats. So that one's pretty good, actually. I might keep that. It's all 16s. Not great dexterity. But we can start from here. So let's see if COGG got in there. Yeah, COGG's in there. Cool. All right. So I think what you do is you kind of start with your characters. Let's say Dusty Rose. Say this is one of your coworkers. You go through here, and you can grift or grab a gift. So I got a potion. Yay! And depending on what you get, seems like it, you know, creates for you the gift. So now it's Joe King's turn. So their warrior ability is intermediate. You can kind of see their stats here. So let's just say I wanted to grab Dusty Rhodes. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah. So they're the only one that's played so far, so I can do that. Let's see if I am successful. I failed. Okay, so I can't grab it. I guess I can get a gift. And I got the key. Actually, that's great. The key has a very special ability. I think it's kind of like, I forget how Jason mentioned it, but I think it's kind of like sometimes if you're the first person and you want to be able to steal, it gives you the option to steal later. But we'll kind of go back around. So let's say Moore is another one. They're a rogue and they have the ability to steal. Can I steal the key? That would be cool. Let's see how well I am. I got it! Alright, so now I have the key. Now it's back to Joe's turn because they were stolen from. So what's the Dragon's Horde? I got stolen from, so now I have something called invisibility, so you can steal from another player with 100% success. I knew this old cloak would come in handy. Ha! So, that being the case, I'll go ahead and close that. I'm going to go ahead and steal my key back. And it's going to be 100% success, so I've got my key back. Now more is like, okay, well, I got stolen from, so what's my card? Barter. Trade with the player that hasn't gone yet. That player must agree to trade. Okay. So let's see what that does. I'm kind of curious if I were to barter with... let's do Edward Scissorhands. So now, Edward Scissorhands must... he said must... Yeah, do a trade. Oh, it looks like it swapped them out. So if I were to go... yeah, I wonder if I can steal the key. Oh my gosh, they got stolen from again. Well, what's the new ability that Joe unfortunately got stolen from twice? Swap turns with a player that has not gone yet, and I'm not truly enough for the Turtle Club. Yeah, so I might save that. I might do that later. Well, I guess I got to do it now, right? So let's go ahead and do JCPenney. So now we're going to swap. So now it's JCPenney's turn. Let's go ahead and have them get a gift. They got a potion. Great. They got a gift. And so I'll kind of pause here for a sec because I'm kind of like jumping all over the place. So what would happen when Jason was talking about this with his work is that he would basically showcase this on a projector screen and kind of go through the whole like movements and when someone got a present, they would then physically in real life like go to the table or whatever that had the presents and pick a present, right? But this is kind of like the glue or the steps to doing that white elephant gift exchange. So if you're not familiar with white elephant, it's basically you have everybody brings one gift. It's usually like a really silly gift or something like that. And then you go through and pick a gift that you would like to try. Or you can, if you have the ability, if someone else has a gift that you want, you can choose to in this instance, it's called intimidate or griefed or whatever, but it's basically steal a gift, right? So I can intimidate JCPenney, and I was able to intimidate them, and I took their gift. So you kind of go through that, and then that would mean that I was successful. That means I took their gift in real life and exchanged it, and now it's JCPenney's turn. So maybe they just grab a gift. Oh, I got a skull. Yeah, so it's cool. And you can kind of see a little bit of kind of what they have and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, this is Dragon's Horde, so it's a lot of fun if you get a chance to try it out, or if you have still a holiday party coming up and you want to do a white elephant gift exchange manager. This is a great tool to try. So I'm sure that he might do some updates here and there, but he had a lot of fun working on that. So we're excited to see more from this. But for the most part, it's kind of fun, one and done. And yeah, that was kind of a little neat shout out to that. I won't go through all of this because it would take a long time, but you kind of get the idea. Eventually you go through all of these and they kind of go back around, and until everybody gets a gift, they'll kind of go through the order. So cool. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Let me load up our next game. And again, if you guys have any questions while I'm kind of doing this stuff, let me know. I'm going to get a quick drink of water. All right. Next one coming up, we have an update from Nemesis Star. I kind of already did this a little bit. But if you're in our Share Your Games channel, you'll see a lot of these games here. And Nemesis Star, these are actually ordered by most up to date. So if you want to have me do a shout out, like even if it's a quick one, just update your game and it'll kind of pop to the top. So anything 30 days or earlier pops to the top up here, and then the older posts are anything older. So usually a lot of this stuff is like from say November, right? So Nemesis Star did is kind of like a Whoa, my mouse just died. Okay, now we're good. All right. Nemesis Star is kind of like a kind of Star Fox-like clone where you have a spaceship, you're going through outer space, and flying through. Well, he did a new heads-up display the last update, but this month he is creating a new spaceship. So it's kind of cool to see what he's working on in Blender. And seeing that new update, so I just kind of want to do a quick shout out there. So it's a player fighter for scale, so you can see how big that ship is compared to the main white player character. You submitted a small project, but it hasn't shown yet. What's the name of the project? And I'll try to get it into the pool. So I know we did do this game last time. Sky Striker? Is it a different game than Sky Striker? So let me know, and I will try to add that in there. Wait, I think we did that last time, yeah. But if we didn't, I can play it again. It's no problem. Maybe try refreshing. Oh, is it just recent? Was it like today? Let me go ahead and refresh the. Aha! Okay, cool. I'll put this on the docket. Awesome. All right. That'll come in later. So, yeah, if you're not familiar, Prospective Games, they do a lot of different like little games here and there. So, thanks for the shout out to that. And if you have other ones too, I'll try to get to them. So, cool. So we had Nemesis Star, and I'll go ahead and put this bloop. Be a great way to kind of end. And I wanted to do a shout out to Cult Game. If you haven't seen Cult Game's been around for a sec. I'll go ahead and they have a dev blog for Cult Game. And just kind of wanted to showcase that. If you haven't played this game before, let me see if I can get their project. Cult Game is kind of like a DOS-based ASCII game that you basically get to make a cult programmatically, dynamically. So he did an update on a couple things. He was been working on the map, generation tools, and a lot of the music. So I kind of wanted to do a little shout out for that. But yeah, if you haven't played it, there is soon to be, I think, a playable version coming out. Let me see if he did an update. Let me see. Year in review. So he was at a couple different game expos. He was definitely at Torgs, which was great to see him there. I met him there and kind of did a little shout out demo with him and played his game for a bit. He's been at some of our prototype and plays. So definitely check them out. They're doing a work in progress, and as soon as they get a chance, you can join their Discord. They'll have like a gameplay eventually, and I'll actually GDX collections. Cool. You should see their game coming out soon. I think it's still a work in progress, so they haven't been able to publish it just quite yet. But as soon as I get a chance to, I will try to download this game and play it. So definitely check them out. That YouTube video is their devlog, so definitely check that out. It's a 22-minute video, so I don't want to go through all that quite yet. But once we get a chance to play it, I'll play it here on stream. Or if you're on the stream and you ever want to play with me, I'm happy to play with you as well. So cool. All right, next one up. This actually was kind of on my radar quite a bit on and off throughout this year, but I want to do a shout out just because it's getting to the point where it's enough to kind of show a little bit. But a good friend of mine, Jason, has been working on this card game called Fortune and Famine. He actually showed it at the last couple of prototype and play events. Definitely do a wish list if you're interested in that kind of thing, but I wanted to at least showcase the short trailer so you can see what it's about. But basically, it's a tabletop strategy game where you play as the ruler of a fantasy kingdom on the brink of a long winter. You compete against neighboring rulers to gather the best workers and stockpile the most resources in the land. So let me go ahead and full screen that. So yeah, I've been talking to Jason a lot about this. He's getting pretty close to releasing it. So if you think that's kind of for you, it's a remote play multiplayer game. So it's kind of fun, and I'd love to play this at some point. Maybe do a deep dive, um, and play it like on a stream or something like that. But he's been shopping it around our prototype and play events and talking about it. He's done a lot of the animations and artwork and whatnot. I think the artwork, yeah. But he's been collaborating with the original like card. I think there's like a physical card game of this that he's been working with on the developers for that. So it's really cool. It's so close. I can't wait for it to be done. But yeah, if you think you or somebody else likes this, please feel free to share it. I know he's trying to get some traction on it before he releases it. And yeah, looking forward to that game. Um, cool. Next up is, yeah, just a little short shout out to Rift Drift. Not to be confused with Drift of the other game we were working on today. Rift Drift from Hyperspace, user Hyperspace, has been doing a lot of updates to this game. A lot of it's been kind of just procedural generation, which is really cool to see. I know a lot of it's kind of procedural generation supportive. But it's a racing game that you go around the track, and it's got a lot of neat, like it's got a neat like angle, camera angle, to make you feel. I mean, it's obviously feeling like you're drifting into the curves and stuff like that. It's very dynamic. But he's been doing updates here and there based on a lot of our feedback. So I just kind of want to showcase some of this. So we got some new obstacles, wind elements, new wall elements, like crystals. So just kind of showcasing some updates there. Procedurally placed obstacles are working. Yay! And this has been some procedural level map generation. There's an infinite islands full of levels to race through. So he's been using nodes to kind of create these different procedural islands. And this is, to my understanding, I think this is all Unity, if I remember right. So, and then as of the 15th, this is this kind of more the labels of these different islands. But to my understanding, you can kind of make whatever you like. Or is like, a seed, right? So Hyperspace joins our online Let's Plays quite a bit. But let me see if I have... no, I don't think we have an itch page yet. But if I'm incorrect, I will try to let you guys know later. But definitely check it out in our Share Your Games. If you have questions about it, if you want to give feedback, here's some of the spaceships. It's really cool. I really enjoy watching this, giving feedback for it. It's a lot of fun to see. So, as you'll see, they joined us for our prototype and play. I think they're in here. They were probably in here like about a month ago. But anyways, they usually pop in to showcase some of their work. So that's Rift Drift. That takes us to the next one. We have about 2 more left, and then I think we'll kind of move into our final parts of the stream. But I definitely wanted to do a shout out to AK Somerville. They have a new game called Spelling Bee. They showcased this at the holiday party in December, which was a lot of fun. AK Somerville does a lot of really cool games. Now, what's neat about AK Somerville's projects, oh, it's so tiny, was they have their own game engine that they built from the ground up. So a lot of these games are easy to build, more or less. They're kind of quick to build. So I'll play this today. So this is a new game from some of the genres that he's played before or made from before. So Dot Vine's library has 6 overdue books outstanding. Find them and destroy anything in your path, but not with violence. With words instead. Each encounter is a tiny anagram contest where you're dealt 7 letters and you have to find words among them. So the controls are the gamepad is like D-pad, south and west. Arrows, so you have the arrows or a Z and X on the keyboard. WASD space comma on the keyboard as well. Yeah, it's a new game in the series, exactly. Yeah. So the overview of rules in battle are, and that's kind of what you see this little bunny character. It's like a battle scene. Words of length 5 and greater are a bonus of 5 equal less than 5. 6 equal greater than is 10. 7 equal greater than is 50. So the longer the word, the bigger the bonus. Multipliers are applied before the length bonus. Lengths are not worth anything, but do contribute to length bonuses. Words not in the dictionary damage you instead of the opponent. Bonuses in all. So you got to make sure it's a word that actually exists. And then we use the NASPA word list edition. So he actually had a dictionary. I remember him telling me that he uses for looking up words. Most monsters use an abbreviated version with the unusual words removed. You may fold and get a fresh hand with no penalty except for losing the turn. Words must be at least 2 letters. A and I don't count as words. Monsters with a charge meter will always fold if you submit before charging begins. Some monsters have special rules. Warning, spoilers, so I won't go through that. But yeah, so feel free to check it out. They do have Linux builds, but I'm going to actually play this right in the browser and full screen that. Let me know if you guys can hear okay. Get it down just a little bit. So yeah, definitely check them out. They have a whole website full of games. So if you like this one today, they have tons and tons more. It's kind of fun. This is like a little book checkout card, old school checkout card. So you'll see I'm just using the arrow keys on the keyboard. There's a new game. There's battle mode with 2 players. Looks like. Oh, I didn't even try that. That might be something to do later. Word list, credits. Let's see if he's got that. Main quest. Yeah, I don't have anything yet. Oh, okay. So this is the credits. Yeah. I'm not gonna go through all that because that might take a while. Word list. Oh, so if you got... Oh, okay, so if I said baby... Baby... Where is the... Oh, down here. Oh, I said 2 B's. Uh-oh. Yeah, so there's baby. Good! Cool. Alright. So if I go back... Oop. Wonder how I go back. Alright. So it looks like Z is command and X is delete. Alright, let's start a new game. Health is fully restored. Okay, so if I interact with that heart, it gives me health. You need to collect the 6 overdue books. Alright. Oh, I didn't want to leave yet. What does this say? Alright, let's see if I can talk to some NPCs. Anything can hurt the queen, but only a Q can kill her. Oh. Can I read some of these books? I'm probably not going to check out any more books because I have too many overdue. Buy something. I don't have any money, do I? Bug spray, unfairy, times 2 words, times 3 word eraser. Okay, exit. So I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't. Well, I have. No, I have no money. I have no money. Alright. Let's see what they say. I can't hurt the eyeball monster, but you sure can. Okay. There's a gym. Whoa. Is that everybody's socks? I like that. Someone's... Boo. These tiny words are the deadliest. Sting like a bee. Fa. Oi. Tiny words are the deadliest, yes. Stun your opponent before he's ready. Bah. I like these. This is like a dojo. Tiny words are the deadliest, yes. Strike first. A lot short, never a little long. That looks like, so after you completed the endurance gauntlet, see me for an extra black belt challenge. I love that guy. I don't know who that guy is. My pupils are training hard for the endurance gauntlet. Oh. Oh! I guess here's my first battle. See? How do I fight? Ah, here we go. Hiked? Okay. Oh, wait. No, I had it right. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be embarrassing. Ooh, did I just get him? Oh yeah, that was a good. Again. Yeah, so C got me 3 points. His hiked got 18. Again got me 11, which defeated him, and so Dot wins, gained 7 points, or 7 gold and 1 experience points. Great. All right. Well, I'm gonna try to go out the other way, because I don't want to go down there yet. And at the very least, I can get some health back and kind of start on the overworld. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I was telling him, like, I remember back in the day, I used to have a game on the Sega Dreamcast for House of the Dead, which was like a zombie shoot 'em up game, but it was called Type of the Dead, and you had a keyboard that hooked up to your Dreamcast, and you would type words to fight zombies. There's so many books here, I'll never be able to read them all. I agree. It's a lot of books. Is that a bathroom? Well, that's a graveyard. Okay. Hold tight, hold tight. Let's see what else is in here. Is that like... Can I... No. Okay. So I can go down. Oh. What does this do? Oh. Well, puzzle doesn't. Oh, no. Okay. Rage. Heft. Okay. Oh no. So, that's all I have. Cokes? What? I know, and you guys are probably like, I'm already on to the next word. This one's hard. Man. There's no E. I need an E. I guess when is my one. I gotta get faster at this. Bees. Spelling bees. Oh man, I wish I had a little longer one. Oh, it did win. Oh, okay, good. Good. Okay. Cool. And what are these guys? Oh, okay, so they're like visible ones. Man, I feel like I got a bad hand. I just need something. Just give me something. Oh, finally an E. Now I have an E. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do... Oh, this is gonna be hard. Can you upgrade your Scrabble tiles? I don't know. Well, you can, oh, I folded. Okay. So if I don't have anything, what is this? Oh, these are if I have specials. Okay, so if I have items that I bought, I could put them there. 5? That's a V, right? Oh, there's a space. They have spaces? I don't know if I'm gonna... Oh, man. My goodness. Now I have nothing but vowels. Sure, you... Oh. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. This guy's pretty powerful. Aww. Do I have it? I don't have an E anymore. I don't know what the first game I think of. Roll. Oh, I see it. Oh, but you gave me an idea. Hold on. I don't have an E. Ah. Rag. Batman? Batman? I died from Batman? That's not a real word. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, fun. All right, so that's a little short demo. Let me see if I can go outside a bit. What's this guy say? Path is safe, but if you need to leave it, it's wise to bring some bug spray. Well, do I have any money for bug spray? I think I need to earn more money. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough. Okay. So I'm assuming if I'm on this path, it's probably fine. We disagree on how to spell my tree's name. I call it oat, but others call it cat, kate, gat, or chat. Jeez. These soundtracks are so good. Yeah, he does a really good job on the music too. Batman is an archaic word for some type of servant, I think. Batmen being the plural form. Man, I don't have that kind of knowledge. Oh, hey. Interesting. I just picked up Oh, time to fight. Wait, that's a word, right? That's a dragon? Wire? Nope. That is not. I made that up. Well, it's time to take a nap, right? At least the skeleton's a little bit easier to defeat. I mean, I guess oats. Oats! Oats. Brim. Oh. No? I should have just done LED. Well, we got foe. Yeah, it's kind of addictive. I like the animations and whatnot. We got take. Dunzo. Okay. I don't know if I need to like water some of these plants or something. Anyways, see if I have enough money to get bug spray. Nope. I didn't think I could get around. Now I can get some health. Cool. It's in the lab. It's like a witch. Oh no, skeleton. Got some cows. But he wants some cows. You guys are a bunch of nerds. Nerds. Oh, lead. That's the one I should have done. Oh, now I have garbage letters. Oh, this is bad. I don't know. Bummer. Packs? Okay. Look at that word. Passed. All lined up for me. I wonder if that's part of the game too, is lining up some words that kind of help. Whoop. Treasure in the grave. I totally missed whatever you said. The treasure's in the grave. Oh, okay, so there's like a treasure in that graveyard I was at before. What are these? Are these like columns? Yeah, it looks like it. Ah, no. Hi. I mean, I could just do that. Is Neo a word? Nope. Sure isn't. So. Man, he's getting all these four-letter words. So, yeah, that's the one I got. Man, I don't know. Oh. Leg. The AI never misses. I noticed that. I wonder how to change that. You know, it just kind of makes me mad. Wow. Cool. Yeah, so this is kind of just a little showcase of this game. So there's a lot to explore. Man, I didn't realize how big this game was. So I'll kind of keep it to that for now. I'll do one more. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'll have to play this a little bit more on my holiday break. Eat it. Get. Oh. And I will say that the keyboards are actually pretty easy to... Jade, nice. Hopefully this is enough to, yeah, defeat him. Cool. Sometimes you just gotta be quick. It's more important to be quick than to have a big lineup. Alright. So I think that'll kind of take us to a good spot. So if you want to play that, check it out. Look up AK Somerville on their Spelling Bee game. Posted the link at the, in the chat. I had a lot of fun with that one. Yeah, let me kind of do one more. Now I gotta grab this game real quick, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the Perspective Christmas game on here. Perspective Games Christmas 24. So let me go ahead and download that. Put that in there, get that running. Hopefully it runs well. I haven't had a chance to try this. But yeah, if you like retro games, this company is pretty fun. Oh, let me see if I can. Yeah. Okay, we'll show that. Here's some screenshots from the game. Just kind of some fun things. So I've got, before we get to this, let me go ahead and read it. So completely free package with games and wallpaper as a gift for the holidays. Thank you. It's very nice of you. Contains Super Cube Game version 1. Toke Kid Burst, a nearly complete game that was never released back in 2021. Ultimate Jump Boy 2, a nearly complete game that was never released in 2029, and now updated to feature high resolution original World 1. Yeah, so I think we'll play a couple games. So basically when you open up the package, you get the 3 images and the 3 games. So I haven't heard of Toke Kid Burst. I'm going to go ahead and play that one. Just playing them at random. Oh, dude, this is poppin'. Yeah. I like that. Those are wallpapers, actually. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Good wallpapers. So the goal in this one is to collect 10 gems and beat the level 5, or 5 levels, excuse me. WASD or arrow keys to move, and for Christmas. Great. This is Toke Kid Burst. So I can move around. Whoa. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's cool. I'm digging this. It's kind of like, oh, I messed up. I didn't get very far at all, did I? Let me try one more time. Game is just a mod of Potential Man. Potential Man? I haven't heard of Potential Man. I'll have to look that up. I gotta not get cocky. Man, I was gonna say, like, music goes hard, man, with that guitar. Oh no, I barely touched him! Okay. Well, there's 3 games, so I'm gonna leave it to that, but if you want to play Toke Kid Burst, try that out. Next one up is... we'll try Super Cube Game. I think this is the one that is the 3rd version. So all these have, like, looks like it's a Game Maker, and they all have music with them. Oh, I can full screen that one. Let's do that. Alright, story. You find yourself trapped in unknown locations. There are doors that lead to cube-shaped worlds. You must escape this place. Good luck! AD to move left and right, W to jump, and go to doors. Created by Garrison Smith. Sound effects bfxr.net. Music by Puritune. SoundCloud. Shout out to Semi Peridot Perspective Games. Alright. So the first one, I guess, is the tutorial level. And it's W or up. Okay. So it looks like I start up here. Very nice. Avoid touching spikes. Okay. Oh, it handles really well. It's like a platform. Jump on enemies to kill. Got it. Got it. Grab the key to open the gate. Nice. Easy peasy. Alright. So now let's go to the grass cubed unfinished. Alright. Grass. I love stomping on those guys. Alright. Oh no! I messed up. I got too cocky. And yeah. Oh, new. I am not the best platformer player, just a FYI. If that wasn't apparent. Eat it. Eat it. Alright. Got it. Alright. Next one, Sky Cube. Looks like I can climb sideways. I remember playing a game, I think it was the cat one, that's kind of similar to this. I really dig it. So I wonder if this is the game that like preceded that game. Whoa! Everything like dropped below. Alright, let's just get out of here. Whoa. I like how the level changes completely when you get the key. Yeah, that's cool. Oh no! I was doing so good. Alright. Oh no, no, no! Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit trickier. Ooh. No! It's so close. Alright. Now focus. I wonder if I can just not die. That'd be nice. I wonder if I was gonna say. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna do one more time and I might try a different level. I do like the little animation of this dude. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think it's just... Okay, so I do have to like get on that block. I was like trying to see if I could Alright. No fear. That's the goal. No fear. Oh no. No one said fireballs. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Alright. Bow. Bow. Okay. I think I'm done with this one. I'm so bad at it. Alright. Anyways, I'm sure some of you are a lot better than I on platformer games. The last one we're going to do for today is the Ultimate Kid Jump 2. And this one is nearly completed game, never released in 2019, with new high resolution and original World 1 options. Okay, cool. Another game maker. So if I were to, what's the info? Story, Master Eye has come out of his world with his army and taken over all the worlds. Why? Because he just wanted to. But to be fair, no one has ever survived an encounter with him except for one. Sam the Jump Boy is the only person to survive an encounter with Master Eye. Sam has studied magic and uses it to achieve great speed jumping abilities. Once Sam learned what Master Eye is up to, Sam decided to take action. So WASD to move. You can jump up to 4 times, it looks like. K also jumps. L walks or enters doors. Okay, and then yeah, shout out to Garrison again, music and sound effects. P for pause game. Back. Cool. What's a bonus? Oh, okay. Looks like it's a tally. Save, delete, save. Okay, cool. Let's play. Tutorial. A to move left, D to move right. K to W, K to jump. And P is the pause, right? Nice. Music was made by AI. Oh, okay. You can jump 4 times. Consider looking around. There might be rewards if you explore and refresh jumps. Fresh jumps by touching the ground or walls. Okay. Oh, I love the jumps. Okay, let's go ahead and see, because he said level up! Now, there was something over here, wasn't there? I'm like crazy. No, okay, I was crazy. 2019 AI. I know, like, people are like, oh, AI is so new. I'm like, well, if it's the AI you're talking about, like, it's AI. Whoop. AI's been around, give or take. I mean, it's... True AI is a different discussion, too. Like, what people consider AI today, I think, is way more broad than it used to be. Oh, hey! Check mark. Whoa! Okay. This is the door that leads to the bonus room. You'll find rewards in there. Press L to enter. Yay! That's fun. That's cool. Alright. Oh, and these are back too. Alright. You can jump on enemies or slide into them. Press S to slide. Oh! Bam! Bam! Ha! Eat that, spiders. Bam! Bam! I love that. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I can just jump, right? I love that you can just jump so high. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna get this one. Bam. What is the exclamation point? Huh. Alright. So we got World 1 done. Let's try World 2. Maybe? Or was that the tutorial? Oh, okay, so that was still the tutorial. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Haha. I might be wrong though. IRC music I always actually source ethically. Oh yeah, who knows? Holy crap, like I need to jump more? I love it though. Alright. Bow. Holy cow. Whoa! Oh, here's a checkpoint. Can I just jump on it? On the head? Yeah. Yeah, boy. That's what you get for being a spider, I guess. Oh. Whee! Oh, wait. Oh no, I have no more jumps. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I made a mistake. Okay. Good thing I can jump a lot. Neat. Is that like is that, oh, don't do that. no, I want the bonus level. Ah. I jumped too fast. Yeah! Alright. If I jump on those... Okay. Oh, there's nothing in here. I fell for it. Like a fool. What am I missing? I know that was the exit, but was that it? Did I grab what I needed to grab? Whoa. I think I did. Okay. I guess that was it. Bow. Oh, I can't jump on those guys. But I can jump on these guys. Whoa! Don't hit the spikes. Whoa, super slippery. I got a secret block. Alright, what's down here? Dang. I feel like I missed so much. I'd like to see this as a speed run. Oh, I'm glad I didn't skip that. Wow. Alright. Alright. I think that's a good time to stop. So that was Jump Boy Adventure 2. Or the Ultimate Jump Kid 2. I'll save that. What's the bonus? Oh, so there is like, the tutorial level has a bonus trophy, an inner trophy. Nice. Trial not beaten. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is cool. So like, you can see if you kind of did all the little special things here and there. Awesome. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. I think that'll be it. Let me double check I got everything. Spelling bee, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. So that's our show today. Just want to thank everybody for coming out to our 2024 Game Dev Meetup, our last Game Dev Meetup of the year. Thanks for everybody coming on out to see our games and just kind of chill for a little bit. Oh yeah, my ears. I know you guys didn't see them. Here, I'll turn off. Wonder if I can turn off the. You can see my messy room. I don't care. I can just blur it out. Does it work? A little bit better. Here. There, you can see my messy room. There's this little fun little antlers. I don't have any cats with me right now. Well, he's asleep, but you don't see him off screen. So, yeah, something a little fun to do. So, thanks everybody for coming out. Want to wish everybody a happy holidays. We got the New Year's coming up. If you have anything planned, we wish you a merry rest of your year, and anything else that might pop in. Have a safe travel if you're traveling. Have fun with friends and family. Take a break if you can. Take some time to kind of think about where you want to land into the new year. But the most thing is just keep making games, keep making content, keep us posted if you have things that you're updating throughout the year. We'll keep you posted on the Global Game Jam with CCAD. That's coming up pretty soon. We just got to confirm the venue. But if nothing else, have a great rest of your year. We're excited to see you in the new year. Have a great rest of your time in December. And we're going to go ahead and jump into the Discord to talk a little bit if you want to. So I'll be there for a couple minutes if you want to catch up. But otherwise, if I don't see you, have a great rest of your year, and we'll catch you later. Thanks, everybody. All right, see ya.